Welcome back. Hope everyone had a nice happy new year. Just a short one for you today. We're going to make DIY paint shaker. We're back. Hasn't been a lot of content over the Christmas. Obviously I've got family commitments and stuff, and well, you know, it's nice to get a little bit of downtime. So I have took a little bit of break on this. I have been working on it now and again, but not as much as I would, hence why I haven't had any videos out. Just a quick one today, just to tie off the last of the Christmas period. We'll be back on again next week at full speed. I have, for them that follow us on Instagram, I've got a lovely little plate to start and fit in to repair this front half here. A few of you might have thought that was actually a swage line, because I did get a few comments saying how do you get the lines in so neat. Effectively that's just drawn on with pencil. Now I could bash away with a hammer and make it sort of there. It would look dog rough if I'm honest. Not really something I want to do. I know it'll not be seen behind the wing or underneath the dashboard. Nobody's really going to see it, but I'll know it's done or done right. So what I'm going to do is I've got a bead roller on order. It's just a cheap one from eBay. We'll see how it pans out. Let you guys know. It's only like 100 and odd pound or something like that. Obviously this isn't going to be the only bead I need to roll on here. There's quite a few others here and there. I have up till now had mixed success with making the beads, just with whacking away with a hammer, but some things I think need to be done right. So what I'm going to do today, just a very quick one. I'm going to show you how I made a homemade paint shaker. So couldn't be any easier. Couldn't be any easier. I've made this out of basically an empty juice bottle. Hold on, advertising. Yay. I've made this out of an empty juice bottle and a simple nut and bolt through the bottom. That's all I've done. Just chop the top off the juice bottle. Just chop the top of it, drill a hole in the bottom, whack a nut and bolt through. Easiest thing in the world. Now paint cans, as you all know, a nightmare, because you've got to stand and shake them for, I think it's like 2 to 3 minutes or something crazy like it is, and it does kind of tear your arm out a little bit. So all I've done is bottle in the end of the drill, tighten it on, drop the paint in, and what I've found is I just took a little bit of rag, take the slot out, and also it knocks it slightly off centre as well, which gives it a bit better shake. Just jam the rag down the side, and you can hear the balls inside doing their work. All I'll do is just let it shake for a little while. This has actually come out alright. Haven't done a bad job at all. Hell of a lot easier now, I assume, over time. Obviously the bottom of the bottle is going to start and break away around the washer, so all I'll do is, well, let's face it, for a matter of pennies, I've already got a spare. So, yeah, pennies. So yeah, homemade paint shaker, so much easier than having to rattle away physically shaking the paint can up. I hope it's been a help to you. If it has, then drop a comment down below if you've got any better ideas or any modifications you think I could make to that. This is Mark 1. I'm sure over the next year or so this might actually develop into a slightly better one. I had thought about putting a bolt in the middle so that it chuck it like that, but then I figure everything would just slop to one side. You would sort of split the can, as it were, rather than shaking it. So yeah, homemade paint shaker. Just to keep you topped off on the restore, again, for them that aren't following us, I've managed to get this on and that on and finished. So that's the back chassis leg done. I'm really happy with how that's turned out. I have made a start on this. I've already got a plate welded in up here. Just extend the inner wing back over, because obviously that was all rotten all the way up to there, so I've done that. Next I think I'm going to weld it. Hold on. Next I'm going... 2 seconds. Right. Next, I'm gonna once I've bead rolled this, I'm gonna get that plate welded in, get this edge bent up so I've got a nice lip all the way around here, bent up to 90 degrees, and that'll give us a nice face there to work with when I come to build this, because this is the next one I need to build. Obviously there's a bead here as well, which I would like to carry on and bring out as it should be. So yeah, bead rollers on order. Who knows when it'll be? Yeah, hopefully sooner rather than later. The next video though, I think might actually be on the Calibra, because yay, it's going back on the road. I'm gonna, obviously it's stood for a year, hasn't turned the wheel for a year, so I'm gonna put that, recommission that back in. So I think what I'll probably end up doing with that this week coming up is get it serviced, get it ready to go, so that I know it's got reliability and I'm 100% happy with it again. And then I'll be out and about in that thing, which will give us a bit of room. So that'll probably be the next video coming up, will be prepared back for the roads again. So yeah, I would like to thank all the new subscribers again, because I don't know what's happened this last couple of weeks. It's kind of escalated for, well, I assume a lot of people have been bored over the Christmas and looking for stuff to watch. So hopefully, if you're a new subscriber, welcome to the channel. I hope you hang around, see how this bad boy turns out. Once again, thanks again for watching, and we shall see you next time.